good afternoon. I hope everyone watching at home or wherever you may be that you are keeping safe and staying well during these hard times for us all. Today I'll be interviewing you, yourself, members of the public, to get your opinions and views on this current deadly disease that is still spreading around our nation, killing thousands, and what the government is doing to help us. But before that, some updates on the disease. As you can see from this data, it shows that the infection rates across the UK has almost doubled since the previous month, from 5 million people in September to now 8.5 million people. This staggering jump in infection rates has had many of us worried at how fast this disease is spreading and whether or not it can be stopped. Scientists have now confirmed that those infected with the disease that start to show the first symptoms of hiccups will shortly experience death after they've hiccuped 10 times. And with that update, we will now go to the interviews. And live with us today from their homes, we have Jess Lancer, a single mum of 2 from Stoke-on-Trent.
Hi, Tony.
Sophie Fielding, a nurse working on the front line of all of this.
Hiya.
And Derek Martin, a recently unemployed man from Stoke-on-Trent.
You all right?
Hi all, I hope you're all doing well. Let's get started with the questions, and the first one being, what are your thoughts about the new government plan to ban all carbonated drinks, and that's including alcoholic drinks in your own home, until the country finds a way to deal with the disease? Let's start with Jess.
Yeah, well, I think it's a great idea. I mean, anything that helps my kids not to get hiccups is a priority for me, so this seems like a great plan. And it also means that I can give my kids a healthier lifestyle by not giving them fizzy drinks. So yeah.
Thanks, Jess, and over to you, Sophie, for your thoughts.
I think the ban would have a very positive impact on the country, especially within hospitals, which are constantly full now, with myself seeing crowds of people in fear rushing in when themselves or family members start to hiccup. I think the ban would also give everyone a healthier lifestyle by cutting out the majority of alcoholic and fizzy drinks, which would also lessen the amount of people coming into hospitals in this time of crisis.
Yes, and your thoughts, Derek?
No, I think it's bloody disgusting. I mean, fucking hell.
Sorry, Derek. Sorry to cut you off there, Derek. But you cannot swear. If you could keep that to a minimum, please. Sorry to all our viewers at home as well.
But I mean, come on. They've already shut the pubs down and taken that away from us. And now they want to stop me from having a few cans in my own home. Well, I won't have it. This whole disease is a load of rubbish. I don't know a single person that's had it. And the government, they're just trying to scare this country into doing what they want. Well, I won't have it. You won't scare me. And if you want to take me lager away from me, well, come round my house and do it yourself. See what happens.
Okay, Derek, thank you. Are you happy to continue?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, brilliant. Now, on to the next question. What do you think about the hiccup head down scheme to help keep the streets clean?
I think the scheme is brilliant. I've already picked up 2 helmets for my little girl and my boy, and we had fun decorating them yesterday. And my little boy, he decorated his with dinosaurs, and my little girl, she just put stickers all over hers. You see. So I think if the time ever does come that they do get hiccups, I think it will be less scary for them, and they can just put their buckets on their heads, and I can just pray that their heads won't explode.
I think the hiccup head down scheme is great. I mean, the amount of head explosions we've had in hospitals has left the walls constantly stained, and the floors have become an ice rink of red. I've personally been working with a patient suffering hiccups when their head exploded, soaking me in blood. Took hours to get out my hair. But now, with people wearing these mandatory buckets, I don't have to worry about slipping on the floor or getting splattered.
What? I mean, what load of bollocks believing your head will explode because of hiccups? It's the government making people's heads pop, not a disease. You won't find me shoving a bucket on my head and looking like a prat doing what they want us to. They just want everyone to have buckets on their head so they can do shady stuff without us seeing them. You watch, while you're walking around a street with a bucket on your head looking like a muppet, the government will probably be sending nukes and doing deals with the Russians right in front of your eyes.
So, Derek, would you like to continue the rest of these questions with a bucket on your head, just in case?
No, I'm okay, thanks. As I said, you won't catch me looking like a prat. I'm fine. It's just hiccups. Continue, Tony.
Okay, and Derek, if you're sure, you're okay to continue, then on to the next question. How do you feel about the government's choice to focus on stopping the symptoms instead of the spread of the disease?
Yeah, I think it's a great decision. I mean, hopefully by working on fighting the symptoms and the spread means that hopefully there'll be a solution soon enough, and my kids can go back. Can go back to school. And being a single mum, it's hard enough working my own job, being a teacher, and I just pray that there is a solution soon.
I think it's a smart decision from the government to have the focus on the symptoms. As from what I've seen firsthand, the infection rate isn't slowing down at all. And so finding a way around the symptom of hiccups might be our only solution to stop this horrible crisis affecting all of us.
Well, it just means I have to pay more taxes, and for what? The government are probably just using the money for themselves and just stealing it from us.
So I really think, just to be safe, Derek, you should put a bucket on your head. We are live on television.
No, thanks, Tony. As I said, I'm okay. It's just hiccups. And if my head did explode, a bucket wouldn't really help me, would it? If anything, this will prove there is no disease, all right? See? I bloody told you there was no fucking disease. This government are a bunch of lying cunts.